What's up, friends? This is me, Suket. I'm an independent designer, filmmaker, and editor. Welcome back to my channel for a new video. I just updated my iPhone 11 Pro with iOS 15 Beta 2, and I'm really impressed with it. In this video, I'll be talking about some updated and some new features that are actually useful in my everyday usage. If you want to check out all the new features coming to iOS 15, you can check out my other video. I'll leave a link in the I button over here. To start with this video, I'll start with the UI. There are a lot of UI changes. If you compare it with iOS 14, like in the settings menu, you can see that there is a padding on the left and right, which was not present earlier. This looks really good. The scrolling also feels a lot smoother, and so does the transitions, sliding, and swappings. In fact, the whole of UI has become more fluid. But before moving forward, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Your one subscription goes a long way in motivating me to make more such informative and interesting videos. Next up is the focus mode. This is do not disturb on God mode. By default, there are 4 focus modes, or you can make your own custom focus. You can set notifications from the people you select, and the same goes for the apps. You can also set time sensitive notifications like your OTPs, etc. And you can also customize your home screen accordingly and set custom pages if you make a home screen for your focus. And you have a lot of other options here as well. I think this will be very useful for me when I'm editing and don't want to receive notifications from Instagram or Facebook or other social media, but still want to be in connection with the world and receive messages, WhatsApps, calls, and emails from my director, producer, or the crew. I think I'll be using this feature a lot. Next up is the messaging app. Messaging app is also updated. First of all, whenever you get a message and your phone is unlocked, you get this small notification like this with the photo of the sender, their name, and the message. If I open the messaging app to send a new message to someone, I can see a FaceTime button right here on the right hand corner. I can directly FaceTime from here. Also, if I click the photo on the center, it takes me directly to the contact info. When I send multiple photos or receive multiple photos, you can see how they are all stacked together in a carousel. And I can just swipe through the images and also save them all with one click if I want to. Now, let's look at Safari. Safari has been completely revamped. As you can see, your address bar has been shifted to the bottom. When you scroll the page down, it disappears and pops back when you scroll the page up. This is almost like a full screen Safari. To switch between tabs, you just slide on the address bar to the left or right. Sliding up reveals all your tabs in a new layout. You can also access all your tabs from this icon over here. And long pressing this icon, you can close all your tabs at once and do some other things as well. You can now also arrange all your tabs in tab groups simply by clicking and holding on the address bar and selecting add to tab groups. You can create your own group and add your tabs to it. The start page also looks very different. You get a whole bunch of information over here. You can also add extensions now. For that, you have to go to settings, then Safari, and here you can see extensions. When you click on more extensions, it will take you to the App Store where it opens up a new category of Safari extensions. Next is FaceTime. FaceTime has got some cool new features. You can now do FaceTime calls with Android and Windows users by creating a FaceTime link, just like you would create a Zoom call or a Teams call link. You have portrait video while on FaceTime call, and you can enhance your voice by voice isolation. You can also share your screen with others when FaceTiming, watch movies, listen to music, and play games together while on call. I don't know who will be watching movies on FaceTime, but yeah, it's there. So that was all about FaceTime. But the feature that I'm most excited about is the text conversion. You can just click a picture which has some kind of text in it. And just like you would select a text in the document or a web page, you can select the text in your picture as well the same way. Now this can also be done on the photos that are already saved in your gallery. This is very useful to me as I sometimes like to write the traditional way in my notebook, and then when I'm in front of my Mac, I type it out. But with this cool new feature, I simply click a picture, copy the text and paste it wherever I want. Now that's cool. Really cool. Next up is the weather app. The app shows a lot of information than it used to before, and it can be really useful to someone who uses the weather app on a regular basis. But for me, it does not make much of a difference, but it sure as hell looks good. I love those animations when it is raining and all. Next is the Apple Maps. Maps has a huge change for India. Apple has tied up with Map My India. I think this will probably mean better location searches and driving directions for Indian locations. So these are some of the new updates that are really good and can be a part of your everyday workflow. There are many more new features integrated in iOS 15 which may or may not be a part of your workflow depending on the way you use your phone. But for me, these are the features that I would be using a lot to increase my productivity, especially the focus mode and the OCR feature. Let me know in the comments below if you have tried iOS 15 Beta 2 and found some interesting feature. That's all folks. If you found the video interesting, like it, share it, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to be notified about my new videos as soon as I upload them. See you all in the next video. This is me Suket signing off.